Alright, here we go. What is going on, people? Spines here for this video. Fate Grand Order, the final Singularity trailer for Solomon. Anime onlys, people that just watch me watch Babylon. I already talked about this in my other video, but I want to bring it up briefly again. I didn't finalize my thoughts of Babylon because it ended just the same way as it did in the game, which is with a cliffhanger. Oh, hey, Solomon's here. Let's go to him now. That's how the game ends Babylon. But I guess this is probably the best place for me to actually bring up my thoughts of Babylon itself in terms of, I already talked about like the fight scenes and all that. And but I want to talk about more of like finalizing what it was and what it's like for the rest of the characters. I feel the send off for a lot of these characters were great. Like whether it was what they did with Ketz and Jaguar Warrior, like everything with Merlin's character. I think they did Merlin really well. Gilgamesh. I feel like Gilgamesh could have been just done only a little bit better. Only in episode 20. Like, the actual fight itself, I feel it could have been a little bit better. Kind of explain how Gilgamesh is literally such a badass to where he summoned himself as a servant. And what was actually the case, what wasn't really explained, was he used himself as a catalyst to do that.
Well, damn.
Yeah. And then there was like another thing as well, from what I believe, was and I missed it in the episode. Once they're leaving Babylon, I think it actually shows Gilgamesh caster like fading away the way the other servants do, because this is just a theory from what I heard. He was said to already be dead because because the wound that was supposed to have killed him, he didn't have that. So it showed him fading away like a servant, like at the end of Babylon when they left. And overall, I feel that other than like a few tweaks, like I can complain about King Hassan all I can, but Camelot's coming, so they have a second attempt at him. And then maybe a few other things with like Gorgon could have been like a minute longer maybe or something. I don't know. But other than that, so many of the characters were well done. They did an outstanding job for like a good portion of it. Of course, there was a few things that I understand anime onlys wouldn't get, but as a game player, I enjoyed it for exactly what it was. It's just basically a lot of stuff from the game animated, and it was so cool to watch. Showing this version of Gilgamesh as well is probably something that I really loved as well. Seeing like why Gil is so hype, because Gil's like from the Fate Stay Night games. He's interesting, but it's when you actually go deep into these characters' lores, all of the characters' lores, for a matter of fact, that they really become interesting. Seeing Gilgamesh this way was what makes him interesting in terms of Fate. So I'm happy about that.
I still hate him though.
God damn.
I won't deny he had some pretty cool moments. I think. I don't know, but still hate him though.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
I will continue my rule going into Solomon. Anime onlys, I won't say these servants' names until they're said, or, if they don't, I have a feeling they're not going to be able to say everybody's name. So, I might say them during the actual reaction to the thing. But I'm going to save a lot of stuff for when it actually happens, like explain what I know from the game. So, you ready, Jeff?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, start. Oh, hey, it's him. Oh, Romani. Oh, man, this is gonna be good too for just this. Like, I hope Camelot comes out before Solomon. I really do. Wait, was that it? Oh, that was it. That was just the after
That was
credit.
literally just the ending.
That was just the after credits. That was a. What the heck?
Oh, god damn it.
That was just the after credits. Ah. I may as well just post this as a review of Babylon then, because I'd already seen that. What the heck? I thought it was going to be something different. Damn it. Alright. Alright. So, yeah. I'll say with that rule, I won't say most people's names unless they're not given, or if they're, once they're given. And I have no idea exactly what kind of stuff is going to do, because I really hope as I just said, I hope Camelot comes out before Babylon. I don't know, before Solomon, because Romani and Da Vinci are awesome Fate characters, and Camelot highlights that very well. Like, they had some funny moments in Babylon, and that's great. But to show how great of characters they actually are, you need to start with some Camelot. And then after Camelot, Solomon's really gonna have them shine. But we need some more context with them first,
Right.
Because I know how much you skipped a lot of Camelot, but then you read some of it. I know that, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk about some more with that later. But yeah. Alright. I'm still gonna post this as a video, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it as a reaction. I might post this as a reaction, but yeah. Oh man. I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm pretty confident more people have probably given out better reviews of the Babylon anime than me. This is gonna be the best way I could phrase it in terms of like how much I enjoyed it and how good I actually think it is compared to other Fate shows. If we had to put like Zero and Stay Nights, like the Ufotable ones, all the way at like the top tier, because it's almost undeniable that those, for most people, those are the best Fates. And then toward the bottom, we can have like, I don't want to say some of these because I don't want to like call anybody out, or like in the community in general. I think it's accepted that the original Fate Stay Night is probably one of the worst ones, and I might even say like Fate Extra as well. And then toward the middle, we'll have like Apocrypha and maybe some of the other. What are some other Fates that would be considered in the middle? I don't want to say Clyde. Oh my god. But yeah, I would put like if we had to put
Apocrypha in the middle.
like in the middle tiers, like mid tier.
Okay, well,
I know it's your no, Jeff. I know Jeff. I know Fate Apocrypha is your favorite, but as going off the community as a whole, it's going off the community as a whole. Like Apocrypha is like in the middle area. Like if you had to go from the best and the worst, Apocrypha somewhere in the middle. Like if you had to
Honestly, I think the only thing that does save Apocrypha from being bottom tier in the community's eyes is the relationship between Mordred and Kairi Shishigami.
Yeah, okay. Mordred, Kairi, they were probably the best part of Apocrypha. And then you get to the fights at the end, like they went all out for those fights. Like those kind of saved the show for a lot of people. For a lot of people, those really saved the show. And then they did a lot, but I would put for people who don't know the context, like maybe anime onlys or people are just who are recently getting into Fate, Babylon will be probably a little lower. Like but then it'll be higher for people who are actually have played the game. That's how I feel about it. For people who have played the game, it's probably closer to the high tiers, and but then closer to the low tiers for people that haven't played the game. Not as bad as Extra Last Encore. Just saying that right now, straight up. Okay, so
Yeah, I don't think anything can get that bad. Then we all gotta agree.
I want to do this. I want I had an idea. Like I made some Fate Grand Order tier lists in the past for fun. I wonder if I should make more Fate tier lists, like ranking the shows themselves, or I also had another idea of like ranking the opening and ending themes.
Okay.
That was just another idea that I had. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. That was just my opinion. I was gonna give like the best way I can rank it in terms of not going too in depth because I'm not great at thinking this kind of stuff up on the spot. So I'm gonna leave it there. Hope you enjoyed. Leave like you did. You'll see us in the next video. Peace out.
Hasta luego.